this is the drive. Now I'm heading back the same direction towards Tampa, which is, this is the road. Hey Bobby, I'm coming down the road to the gate pretty soon, so get ready to get Mom's phone, okay? Huh? You have it? Okay, I'll call you in just a second. Bye-bye. A lot of police officers through here. A lot of policemen, man. You wouldn't believe how many policemen are on this particular road, especially. They always make me nervous, even though you do nothing wrong. It just makes me nervous that there's so many of them. When there's so many and there's not a lot of crime around here, I guess their only option is to hand out tickets. So that's what my concern is. And I have gotten a ticket for not speeding, you know. Although it's real easy to speed here because the speed limits are so slow. And the roads are dangerous. These country roads, there were country roads at one time, you can tell, and I've talked to people also, and they've since become what's the word for it? These developments, you know, they've turned the country into all these housing developments. Hello? Hold on. Oh, that was an accident. I forgot I have to do it from the box. I'm pulling into the box now, okay? Bye. So they're not really equipped to handle the amount of traffic going back and forth. And then oh, grind a gear there. I'm gonna do some surprises here. I'm not. Oh, the ponds look a little bit low, but this is where I live at now. I traded the desert in for this greenery and whatever else you want to call it. I'm oddly, I didn't realize I liked it until I just got back. You know, this is not where I was born and raised. I've always loved places like this when I was younger, but I didn't ever anticipate living here. You only fantasize about it. Of course, once you do something, it's not quite the same as when you fantasize about it. It's not as thrilling. I could imagine Although I'd never won the lottery, but I could imagine that I win the lottery thinking all these amazing things, and turn out that life is just about as bland as or normal as it would be. When I was younger, I had imagined having the life that I have now, and I have it, and yet now it's pretty much just a life. You still find other things to. I still fantasize about when I was younger before all the stuff. So, anyways, goodbye. There's my other little old hoopty right there. That drove all the ways out here too. So, we've drove three old vehicles out here to Florida. 1,800 miles. And people always talk about, oh, you got to change oil. You got to change oil. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta drive them and just know them. You can sit there and try to use that as an excuse to you can use that as an excuse that you if it makes you feel better. But at the end of the day, the vehicle can break down just as much as a new one as an old one. But yeah, there's things there that you have to be aware of that will break down. But knowing your vehicle, and that means owning it for an amount of time too, that helps out too. Just picking up a vehicle and saying, oh, change oil, and that's not going to be enough. You have to drive that thing and know it. Even a new vehicle, my first new vehicle that I bought, the check engine light went off, and it was, at the time, this was not something that now it's just real simple, but it was just the gas cap was off or loose. And then, although it didn't break down, 2 months later, the overdrive switch on the column, it burnt the fuse on it, and they said, yeah, when they built it, they smashed the wiring from the shifter, and so it didn't break down, didn't leave me stranded. It actually never did leave me stranded. Oh, one time it did, but that's because I dumped it into a lake. It fell into a lake, backing a boat in. No, it fell way too far in, so it was halfway in the lake. Goodbye.